Okay, hello everyone. This session we are going to discuss about Jenkins. We have already discussed about Git, where we have seen what is Git, what is GitHub, Git add, Git commit, and Git push. How you can push the source code into GitHub. Okay, and we have used the SSH based authentication to push our code onto the GitHub. Now we will understand what is Jenkins, what exactly it is solving. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so what is Jenkins? Jenkins is one of the most popular DevOps tool. Its key use is CICD. CI stands for continuous integration. CD stands for continuous delivery or continuous deployment. It automates the build and deployments. Overall, 1400 plus plugins are available for Jenkins, where we will be integrating the Jenkins plugins into the Jenkins dashboard to enable the certain features. Okay, so what is Jenkins? First of all, Jenkins is an open source CI and CD tool which is written in Java. Okay, it is a automation. uh, it is a automation purpose we are using it. Okay, I will be now sharing my screen and show you that how we can do it. Okay, so Jenkins is a open source continuous integration platform. It is used for CI CD purpose. It is written in Java. It automates your build process and delivery the software project. Older name of Jenkins was Hudson. 2011 Oracle has acquired Sun Microsystem. So that time the open source community has decided to fork the projects. That's why you see Jenkins was forked from the other project called Hudson. A major benefit about Jenkins is this is lot of plugins. As I told initially, it has 1400 plus plugin support is there. There are other alternatives of Jenkins also available like GitLab is there. Then Circle CI is there. So other alternatives are also available. What is CI/CD? CI is a DevOps software deployment practice where developer regularly what they do is they merge the code changes into the central repository. After which we need to run build we need to run the automated build process and run the test cases. So CI can refer you to the build process or integration stage of the software and run the unit test case on the new code changes. Okay, so CI includes two part. One is the build process and second is the unit testing. Okay, then comes to the CD. D can vary. Currently, we are talking about delivery is a software engineering approach in which product software in the short cycles ensure that software can be released reliably released of any time. Okay, so basically once the unit testing has completed, then you will run certain kind of functional testing, then you will be uploading that thing to the artifactory, releasing the bundle onto the staging stage. So this is called delivery. Okay, D can vary according to the requirement. It can be a deployment where you are directly you have the automated process where the particular release which you are releasing it is deployed in the production, then it is called continuous deployment. Okay, so this is overall thing. Developers is there, they check in the code, so it is always start. That's why initially we have covered git add, git commit, and git push, because as a developer you will check in the code to the GitHub, then only the CI process will start. In the CI process what you will do, compilation, and you will be monitoring the feature branch or a master branch. Then the unit testing happens. Under the unit testing, under the testing you can say unit testing, integration, regression, user acceptance testing is there, release. You will be releasing the package, and once the package is released, then you will be deploying it or provisioning it out. Clear? So this is overall diagram. As a developer you will commit and you will do the push, then the build process, there Jenkins CI comes in the picture, test. So this particular thing, build and test, they are the part of CI. Okay, CD is where the package has you have completed your functional testing, now you are releasing the bundle, then it is called CD. Okay, so next slide. What is continuous integration? As I told, continuous integration is a development practice okay, in which developer commit the change source code into the shared repository. Okay, it can be several times in a day. Okay, every commit you can start the build process up to individual, every commit you do it, see, or otherwise you can schedule it every hour, depending on your requirement you can do it. Catch the issue, what exactly it is going to, where it is going to help you. First of all, the moment you check in the code, and if someone goes and create the build and do the unit testing, very early stage you will be able to find out the bug, narrow down the issues are very easy, because we are not waiting that okay 2 days 3 days we have checked in the code, lot of code check-in has done, and now we are creating the build and all these things, then it's difficult to troubleshoot the issues. So catch issues very fast and nip them in the bud. Everyone can see what exactly is happening. Automate that build. Continuous integration leads to the continuous delivery as well, deployment as well, allowing us to deliver the software at a rapid pace. Okay. Now comes that Jenkins installation part. So let's start this. This is what continuous integration. Again, continuous integration. You check in the code, commit changes to the source code. Okay. Build, test, and deploy. Okay. Build and test is the part of CI. CD is push, deploy. So this is a Docker term. Like okay, you have the Docker images ready. You publish to the Docker registry. Okay, then deploy to the Kubernetes. Then it is delivery plus deployment. Both are there. Correct. Now Jenkins is a Java-based project. If you are want to install the package, okay, package is available for Windows, Linux, and Linux, both the flavor Red Hat based, RPM based, as well as Debian based. You need to install the OpenJDK. So OpenJDK is the requirement. Jenkins is a open source and the free software. You can install it. So for setting up the master, you need to install the OpenJDK. So currently JDK 17 is there. 2 GB RAM is required. Okay, disk space like 30 GB disk space is sufficient. You just need to install JDK. Okay, check it out the Jenkins site. I'll just check it out in front of you. This is Jenkins installation. If you check it out, okay, you will get it. And like I'll just show you. See here, installation mechanisms are available: Docker, Kubernetes, Linux, Mac OS, Windows. So let's go to the Linux thing. You see Debian, Fedora. Okay, I'm just installing on Ubuntu. So see here. Okay, so here this is GPG key, and it's just installing the Jenkins, assuming that you have already installed OpenJDK. But if you are not installed the OpenJDK, then first install OpenJDK 17. 11 is no longer supported. Okay, you can also take the Jenkins, what do you say, Jenkins Docker image as well. It is also available. But I personally recommend that okay, use the Jenkins uh, compose Docker when you are using Jenkins Docker image. Please use the uh, Docker compose concept there. Okay, so this is it for this session. Thank you guys. I will be adding the installation process in the description, so please follow the instruction. And in the instruction, what will happen, you will install the package. First you will install OpenJDK. I'll just share the link what I am going to share it. So I'll just, you have to go to my website openwriteup.com, and Jenkins lab session you will go. This is lab number 5, lab number 3, where you're doing the master setup. Okay, here you will be first update the system, whatever system is there. Then OpenJDK you will install it. After installing the OpenJDK, latest Jenkins repository link, this is the GPG key, this is the repository link which we are adding it, and we are installing Jenkins. Once the Jenkins is installed, because we are doing the default installation, it will be accessible on port 8080. Okay, so once you set up on the port 8080, you need to give your machine IP followed by colon 8080. You will get the web page like this, where it will say unlock Jenkins, because this is first time we are setting up and this is the master node we are setting it up. So to ensure Jenkins is secure, setup administrator, a password has written on this location. Okay, you just need to go to the location. It depends, like varies with OS to OS. Under well lib Jenkins secret initial admin password will be there. Just give that password. I will suggest the install the suggested plugin. and whatever, like it will install the plugin regarding GitHub, then install the plugin for pipeline. So LDAP, all these mandatory necessary plugin, they will install it out. Okay, set up the password, and that's it. Your setup is done, and this is the instruction you can follow. I will share this link into the description of this video. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.